What's up, guys? Back again. Hitting you guys with some more news. Bam. Hit you again. Snap that jab. Snap that jab. Yeah. Hit you guys with some more news. I'm sorry. Hit you guys with some more news. Probably here today. Like I said, you'll know soon enough. I had a couple of friends asking me on Twitter, yo, Chris, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on this? I'm here. You'll know soon enough. You're going to know it now. Just the whole new. There's gonna be someone new donning the Iron Man armor. Come, like I said, once again, post Civil War, and it's not even a man. It's a woman, or not even a woman technically. She's a 15-year-old teenage genius. Her name is Riri Williams, who was created by Brian Michael Bendis. First appeared in Invincible Iron Man number what is it, 7, I believe. Yeah, 7. Um, who goes to MIT, and she actually reverse engineered an old Iron Man armor herself. Um, Now Civil War 2 has not wrapped up yet, so we're gonna probably see why Tony gives up being Iron Man. But I can clearly say, from my point of view, that Tony is dealing with enough as it is on his plate throughout his run, whether it's the Civil War or just in his books now. He lost his best friend. Rhodey is gone, and you know, big things was gonna be coming for Rhodey. I'm a little like, wow, he was garning up to be president. I was like, wow, I would have loved to see that come to fruition. But he loses his best friend. His company is pretty much demised in a downward spiral. He, and of course, which the one I don't really like that they've done is say that Howard Stark is not his biological father, and his biological parents. So he's really discovering his. So he has all those obstacles on his chest, and he's trying to be Iron Man. And after what's going on in Civil War, how is this guy supposed to come out of it nearly insane? Now, I'm all about diversity. That's what this whole new Marvel Now initiative is all about now. That's pretty much what it is. Now, we've seen Marvel Now before, but this new version is more about diversity. Uh, However, I know I've read a lot of people's, not a lot of people are really upset about it, but a lot of people are more like saying, how come they just can't have this character take up her own mantle instead of taking over an already established mantle? How come she's not being called Iron Woman instead of Iron Man? It's going to be interesting, especially in a sense if they do continue Avengers and we see Iron Man on the team. We know that's not Tony. Back in the day when Rhodey was Iron Man, they did a good job hiding if that was Iron Man. You never knew it was him until finally I believe Rhodey did this mask himself and show that he's Iron Man since Tony was dealing with his demons. Um, and that's what I'm thinking what is going to go down. This is going to kind of be another version of Tony dealing with his demons or these obstacles in his way. I'm not hating it myself. I'm very interested because it's going to be an interesting take on where Bendis is going to take this character, who happens to be, yes, African American, a young 15-year-old African American woman who is a genius, who goes to MIT, who has gone through the struggles, but has come out of that struggle and made something of herself. You got to look at it also from that point of view. She's gone through the struggles, but now she's making something of herself. Yes, she's taking over a role that really wasn't really needed for someone to take over. We've seen legacy characters. I'm all about legacy. You know, Kamala's taken up the legacy of Ms. Marvel, which was Carol Danvers' old name. Yes, Miles is Spider-Man, is a Spider-Man. Even though there are several Spider-Man running around in 616 as it is. Uh, and we have Sam Alexander, who is a Nova, but not of the same Nova Corp as our fan favorite Richard Rider. Um, but Riri, I mean, I'm not really feeling the name. I think there should have been a better name for her, instead of Riri. That just sounds really like, really? Riri? If I'm saying it wrong, correct me, guys, but it just sounds like it could have been a different name. And I think we all should have known that Pepper wasn't going to come back and take the role. We know that Pepper and Tony have had a falling out somewhere, and but I'm very interested about this as well, and seeing where they go with it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm all about diversity. Look at me, okay? But I do agree that there should be, they should you should find your own path. Sometimes, even in the comic industry, there should be, time where creators think back and like, oh, you know what? Instead of just taking up another mantle, how about we make a very own mantle? But however, it is a business. You got to remember that it's a business. And Iron Man, say what you want. Iron Man, that name sells. So of course, still selling the Iron Man is what Marvel is also looking for. You got to remember, still a business. Still a business. And I think that's something that I think people are forgetting, that it is a business. It's still a business. But even though it is a business, am I upset about it? No. Should Tony step down maybe to get his head on right now? Maybe get through this typhoon of obstacles that are coming at him, and he can't really have it. Could this be a good redemption story? Hit rock bottom and then the rising of a hero once again? We don't know. But the fact is, we're going to see a new character don the Iron Man suit and take up that legacy. Like it or not, it's going to happen, whether we like it or not. For me, I'm interested. I'm looking forward to seeing where it happens, seeing what it does, seeing what happens. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? And I'll leave it at that. You guys take care.